What's up, man?
Oof. All right. Welcome back to Throne Talk.
Another episode. What's up?
Another episode. I'm your boy Oshindi.
I'm Graham. What up? What up?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm exhausted though.
Yeah, man. It was a long day. It was a long day.
Long ass day.
Definitely got 8 hours in.
On the bright side though, it was nice outside.
Yes.
Today.
Yeah, man.
I think it started yesterday. What was the temperature yesterday?
It was like +9, +10 or something like
and
that.
today was what, 11?
Something like that. Slowly but surely, man. Spring is coming.
I did stairs. I did the stairs by Wentworth.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you did okay. You was working. You was working.
I saw you like 3 steps, but I couldn't do it because I had bags on me.
Okay. You was trying to do that. See,
I was trying to do
you trying to do
stuff.
that Batman training, that Black Panther. He was on that Wakanda
kind of stuff. Yes,
he was on that. He was on that. that purple herb. No, man, getting that strength up. That's dope.
Yeah, man, you gotta keep that healthy
cardio's
thing going on, right?
Gotta make sure your heart is strong.
I think it's hard to do. I remember in high school days, I think what the teacher did is he made us do 3 rounds. 1 up, 1 down, 1 up, 1 down.
Okay.
3 times.
Okay. That's
by the time we got back to the classes, man.
Done. Yeah, man.
Man's finito.
See, that's the thing. Physical fitness is something that, I'm realizing that as I'm getting older, it's starting to take a toll on me. Like, I'm still trying to be constant as well. But yeah, back when you had like 16, 17, 18-year-old knees and you can run for days.
Those are the good days.
Those are the good days, man. Yeah, like similar to you, like in gym class, we'd have to do like a big old lap. Like, so we'd start like basically at my high school. And then we'd run to like Gage Park. I'm sure you know.
Oh yeah, Gage Park.
So, like, we'd run like all the way down there and like come all the way back. We didn't do stairs. Like, we did stairs in the school, which was still like 4 stories, but still, I'm just saying, man, it wasn't nothing like the Wentworth stairs.
Nah.
And
beep test,
bro. Don't you get me started, bro. Fitness is not a game. The beep test, my boy, my homie shot.
See, here's my story though with the beep test. Okay. I didn't know what it was because I was new to Canada, right?
Okay.
So the thing is, they just told me go on there and run as much as you can. Don't give up. So I went. I just kept going. I think I did probably like 18 rounds.
Oh shit!
Just kept going.
Yeah.
You know, but there was like 3 of us left.
Oh
and
shit!
We all just decided.
That's when it turns into like the survivors.
We decided to just like give up. And
everyone fell down.
Because the whole class was waiting on us, right? So we're like, yo, let's just go home.
Yeah, because y'all were the runners. That's so funny that you said that, man.
That's so funny.
It
was long.
The beats, bro. That's how like I look at it like this. Back when like we were doing that in like the earlier years, it's like anyone who got past like 12, 13, 14, like. It all kind of sort of depend on how big your gym was.
That's right.
Because it was like
it adds up, right?
Yeah, like so. Granted, you have a bigger gym. Like, of course, like your level's gonna be lower that you clock out at because you're just done at that point. But yeah, man, like this, my homie Sean, this guy would. He'd be like like how you were saying, like you and 2 others, the last ones left. He'd be going in, bro. But like all of us would be sitting. Basically, we'd only have like 1 or 2 beat tests, and like it's not even supposed to be that long of a process. But this guy would go forever.
Just keep going.
So the first time he'd get like, let's say 14, whatever. Then the next time he'd get like 16, whatever. But everybody else is clocking at like 10, 11.
I feel like
this guy was like Usain Bolt basically.
Like,
oh yeah, he was definitely trying to beat himself. This is like 7th, 8th grade or whatever, man. It's like this kid was a killer. He was a killer out there, man. He was wilding.
I didn't know what I was doing though. That's the thing. I wasn't sure if I was doing good.
You just knew you were athletic.
I was just going.
You just knew you were athletic.
I was just going.
The small tank.
It's crazy. And I didn't know it was supposed to like get faster and faster. You know, I didn't understand this until like the 5th round. I'm like, yo, wait, am I running faster than I started?
Hey, bro. Next thing you know, your feet just going, bro.
Man, it's crazy.
That's hilarious.
Crazy.
No, seriously, physical fit, like that's a good thing. That's a good topic that you brought up, man. Like physical fitness, man. I don't know if you down to break down some of your stuff, like whether it's workouts, whatever the case is. I'm looking at it like, I
got many mistakes actually that I did. Mistakes.
Okay, we can start there.
Tell me how in high school I was trying to build muscle. Okay. Right? But I was also doing track and field. Because that was my main sport. But lifting, exactly. But lifting was like I was trying to do that for myself.
Yeah.
I did not know I was doing it. I was doing it like the opposite or just wrong.
Yeah, you were not bulking up. Yeah, you were running track
until I graduated. I'm like, wait.
Yeah.
What am I doing wrong? But you're doing the opposites, right?
It's terrible, man. But at the same time, you don't know. You young, you don't know. You don't know.
I didn't know.
I ain't no fitness guru. I did the same thing basically. Like, but yeah, like I was playing sports and things like that. Can't be running track at the same time. Cardio, you will shed that weight.
And
you're supposed to not do cardio like at all if you're gonna try to bulk up, right?
On top of that, I had it that PE class. So basically, I was doing three kind of stuff in a day.
Hey, you was sweating. You was sweating. They didn't have that much. They didn't have that much Gatorade in the school. This man's out here burning through it.
Yeah, man, you learn, right?
That's terrible.
You learn.
That's what it is.
Crazy.
You know, like so. Yeah. Well, I guess we can stick it there as far as like high school. Like, bro, trying to work out in high school, man. Like, I got introduced like actually like lifting weights, probably like what 11th grade or something like that, which is kind of late. But I mean, obviously, like you and the homies might be running, like playing ball, like
of course.
Since you were a little kid or whatever, like football since you're a little kid. But as far as like lifting weights, bruh, people wanted to be superheroes in my grade 11 class because it was like a grade 11, 12, lifting, like split. Yeah, man, like and to the point where like. This one dude, he was like a bigger DN guy on the senior football team. Drops a weight on his foot, bruh. The whole weight room cleared out because we were just like the teacher obviously had stayed there, but bruh, we were all like, nope, I'm not a part of this.
I'm not doing this.
Because he dropped on his foot and he lets out a big yell, which he should, and then after that he's just like. We were just like, nope, I'm done. We started like the class was like 40 minutes, 45 minutes, or something like that. Like. No, it was like more like an hour. But yeah, we still had like 30 minutes left. We were all just like, yeah, I'm cool. And so we always went in like, we were in the change rooms like basically gambling. We was wilding. We was out. Playing quarters. We were playing quarters for the rest of the time. Because we couldn't even work out because this guy had to sit there and wait until like the people come to get him out of there. Because he can't, now he's no longer can walk as far as like for that like time till it's for you. I don't know if it was a matter of like a toe or whatever that he broke, but he broke something.
I guess he didn't play the rest of the season.
No, but that's what happens, man. That's exactly what happens.
Crazy.
Trying to be a superhero, and it's like I know anyone can drop weight on their foot, but I'm looking at it like you put like you trying to put more plates on the bar than you can lift and all that other stuff, and like sometimes karma will catch you quick. Drop the weight on your foot, bang! He couldn't even do the squats that he was trying to do. When he was bringing the weight to the squat rack, I was like, oh damn.
If it doesn't get you now, it gets you in a few years.
Hey man, that's it. But beyond all, like I don't know, this is a funny finish journey. I'm just saying. So basically though, like from that time till now, like I've been going like on and off as far as working out. But I know I'm not no hero. Like I still got to make sure that I'm doing protective things. I gotta make sure I got a spotter because I ain't trying to drop no weight on my throat. I'm like, boom. Bro, I was watching this video on Instagram today. Buddy's doing like I think it's like a clean press or whatever, and like he gets it up and he brings it down, and then you see his face gets red, and then he just more or less falls backwards. Bam! The weight falls right, bro. The weight falls right on his chest. He's lucky it didn't hit him directly in his neck, but like the 45-pound weights or whatever, like they're wide, they're too wide, so they're not gonna actually crush your neck. But bruh, like he's so lucky.
I think they could. It's heavy enough, no?
No, but I'm saying like. Because like the circular, like if this is water bottle, like the weight's like there's a thin bar that the weight, so it's like this, and he's underneath it, right? So it's like he's not like he's pinned down, but it's not like low enough to crush his neck. Right. So, but like, bruh, he was done on this video. I'm just like, see though, and this guy didn't have no spotter or nothing. He said, I must not need it. I'm a superhero until you got busted.
Until it hits you.
I'm just saying, shoot. Moral of the story, I've been saying, if you're out here being one of them fitness people. Be careful. Take your time doing your sets.
Know what you do. Know what you're doing.
Yeah, research, man, on some real stuff.
Yeah, I find it too. The more research you do, the better. Because not to make it flow out of itself in the gym or anything, but just be careful what you're doing.
And if you got to start up, man, use those light weights until you can build up and use those heavier weights.
Yo, that's what I'm doing right now.
Bro, it's better to have like proper form and notice, hey man, I'm not gonna hurt my back or whatever, instead of just acting a fool. Oh yo, I'm Hercules. Then you tweak your back. Now you can't use your back. You and your back is like one of the most important things. So it's like, hey man, just be careful. Try to research. If you on your fitness guru tip.
I find it that wait, you said something about the lifting heavy and
lifting heavy.
Say that again because I had a point there, but.
Like if you're trying to, I was saying like if you're trying to lift heavy like a superhero, like you gotta start light,
right,
and then have proper form. And then move to your heavier stuff was what
I was saying. Most of the time I find it like with us as men, sometimes it's the ego. It's the ego that kills us in the gym.
Yep.
You know, you should go like heavy just so that people could see you. You know, like, come on, man. Just if you can't lift that heavy while you're doing it, just grab yourself a 5 and just do more reps.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
tone out here toning.
It's the same.
I'm just
that's my training. That's my training. Yo, I try to do like heavy lifting for a while. It did me some good.
Yeah.
But in most cases, I found that my body was more tired than anything. So when I switched it to like more reps, just easy weights, that shit is good for me.
Hey man, and that's the thing. Everybody's different. It's like, yeah, I'm just saying you gotta take it. It's definitely the ego, man. Like you gonna be out here acting up, trying to impress people. It's not even about that, man. Impress you. Like do things to benefit you. Do things so you're gonna appreciate. Seriously, because okay, you can go to the gym, see some dude squatting mad plates. Yeah, I'm a beast. And then immediately you get jealous. Oh man, I wish it was me. And it's like, it obviously understand that it took him time to get there. Nobody walks in the gym, especially in the gym. Nobody walks in there and just automatically, I'm a hero. Unless you're like Ronnie Coleman or like Arnold Schwarzenegger or something like that. Like, obviously, you just
actually born for it.
You're born with you can't even turn white. Hey man,
as soon as I see you on the street, brother, I'm running.
That's a different approach. That's a different approach. I'm just saying, like, yeah, man. Yeah, everyone starts somewhere, so don't be out here just trying to. Oh, well, such and such could do this. I should be able to. Or hey, man, just because somebody looks maybe they look a little smaller than you and they're lifting heavy weights.
Okay.
Hey, man, that doesn't mean that you have to try to show anybody up.
Nope.
Go for you. Do things for you. Better you. You know what I mean? Because that's kind of all do matters, especially on like a fitness journey.
That's it. Another mistake I found myself doing at the gym is this is like a while ago. I learned how to do it. Is you just get to the set or whatever you're doing and just lift whatever is there. Sometimes that shit is heavy. It's heavy stuff.
Oh yeah.
Right, because you don't know who was working that before you, right? So I go there. I'm trying to do maybe let's say I'm doing like a back roll, right? And then the guy was doing like 250. You know. Let's say I do 70, right? You go in there with your energy, you try to pull, man, that's your back.
Yeah, man, you don't need to tweak that. You don't want to tweak that.
You don't want to do that. So double check everything.
Man, double check.
That's with the fitness. That's a smart point. Yeah, that's smart point. Fitness though. Well, this is where we take a
brief break. Yeah, man.
Commercial break, and we'll be back.
We'll be back after these messages.
Trust in your idea. Grind hard till you're free. Till I'm gone, more love. Build with who you trust.
Woo. Basically, like thinking about like the last topic we were talking about, like fitness and different things like that. I would think about. Okay, I'll put it like this. Sometimes we do things and we have like expectations, and then despite the fact that we have expectations, like reality hits. So like I guess like the concept would be more of like expectation versus reality on like certain situations, like whether it's okay, I'm about to start working with this new producer, or I have a homie who I'm about to link up with to do X, Y, and Z. And like, if the expectation like matched the reality of what you like thought was gonna happen, so like I mean, I'll give it an example. I started working out with a buddy, and sometimes he talks of a big game as far as when we're at the gym and like, yo man, I'm gonna make sure I do X, Y, and Z, and like, yo man, like, I got goals, I got aspirations, etc., etc. So like, the expectation, like when I'm going to the gym with them, is like, all right, man, we gonna get to it, and we gonna snap
to work. It's not the same.
But the reality is, like when we get there, my man Snapchat, and Instagram and whatnot, and I'm sitting here like hitting treadmills and whatnot.
Come on, man.
So it I don't know, it gets me sometimes, but like.
Yo.
It doesn't even have to, like, I don't know if you have any examples, but like, yeah, man, I just.
No, my examples are different. My examples are not. It's not.
It doesn't have. Yeah, it doesn't have to
be. Not with fitness.
No, bro. It can go to anywhere. I just the topic of expectations versus the reality of the situation.
I think everybody's guilty of that, in one way or another. But I find it more often in relationships.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Okay, I said not relationship, hookups.
Okay.
You know, when I try and hook up with somebody, right?
Okay.
Because you tell them all this good stuff that you're gonna put down on the table.
Yeah.
Right. And then when you come to the situation, you're both there. Like this is the moment.
That table's empty. That's empty. This guy's hey, bro. Hey, bro. That's an empty table right there.
People can talk, bro. Yo, people got like mad ideas in their head.
Oh,
but
goodness,
once it's
that's
time
funny.
to put things on the table,
No, man. No, and that's real, man. That's a
I'm just saying.
that's a different approach, man. That's a different approach right there. Like there's, I don't know, like sometimes I be having that like this man's so they're funny. But yo, man, that's it's the truth, man. It's like
it's happened. That's right. It's happened to me before. That's what I'm saying. It's crazy.
Yeah, man. No, I guess that you want to make sure that you aren't the person.
Leave up to your words.
Yeah,
man.
you aren't. Yeah, you don't want to be the person who's out here just causing failed expectations. So when the reality hits, they're just sitting there like, oh, I didn't. This is not what I expected.
It's one thing to lie on a resume. Don't lie on this matter. This is not on the resume.
Hey. We out here, bro. I speak 10 languages fluently. Just
and then a certain man comes in front of you, talk about, hey, you have this, or like, well, I don't speak your language.
Yeah, I don't even.
What?
And then it's just like you out here caught. You out here getting caught.
Come here. Let me show you your resume. That's not what you said.
That's not what you said.
I'm gonna have 10.
I'm gonna have to terminate you because of this. Yo, man, I guess
that's what you do when the kid put it on the table.
That's a weird. Yeah, that's a lesson in there. Yeah, man.
Can't do it.
You sometimes you out here you bull driving about what you gonna bring to the table, causing their expectation to go through the roof. Then all of a sudden it just blows up in their face, and it's just like, all right, well, I got to terminate you.
I think it's a good way to get another person's interest, right?
It is,
but at the same time, what's the point of getting that interest if you're not gonna live up to it?
You want to make sure you keep your word. Yeah, man. Yeah, you definitely want to make sure you keep your word.
Anyway, right?
No, you're right. You're right, man. You're right.
But we all do it. We all do it regardless.
Out here, just overhyping the situation.
We're all guilty of it, bro. So
hey, bro, that's what it is. That's what it is.
What are you doing for sports right now, though? Like, are you playing? Are you just lifting?
No, man. It's more just lifting. Just out here trying to do some extreme fitness, extreme meaning, like just pushing my body to its limits, things like that nature. Because like, beyond sports, like, or trying to like do something organized or whatever, you might have to be in a situation where it's on some survival of the fittest type situation. You gotta escape a situation, or you gotta, you know what I mean? Like anything can happen in that regard, man. Like, so I'm just trying to make sure I'm physically fit.
I think comes with it.
Yeah, life is tough sometimes. You want to make sure you're at your peak maximum health, right?
Because most of the time you're doing it for your mind too, right? Like it's number one reason.
No, and that's dope.
Your mind is right.
That's dope, because that kind of sort of would bring me into a next topic as far as like you're doing it for your mind, but beyond that, like, let me ask, what drives you? Like, you have, like, how you're mentioning, like, asking me, like, am I doing sports or things like that? Like, no, I'm not driven by sports, but I would say I'm driven by, like, that idea that, like, hey, anything can happen. So, like,
I want to make sure, because we're in the same, like, basically, group,
like age,
we're talking about like as athletes, basically.
Yeah.
But now, what was your question?
It's more of like what drives you, like what's pushing you, like what's motivating you, like what throughout life, what's happening?
I just want to leave, man. Yeah, simple. That's
said.
Easy.
Well said.
I just want life. I just want to wake up every morning and thank God. I'm like, thank you, Jesus. Thank you for giving me another opportunity.
Yeah, man. That's what it is.
I'm grateful. Everything else that comes after that, man. If I was meant to do it, I'll do it. That's it. But I just want to leave. I just want to leave, man. Yeah, but mostly, like, I want to live up to like 75, 70,
That'd be a dope age. That'd be a dope age, man. Like, if you're still functioning. You're still functioning.
I'm still functioning, man. Everything's going.
But you're near that. But you're near that checkpoint. You're near that checkout. But yeah, man, that's dope.
75.
Just as far as just being able to live. That's what's driving you currently.
I
mean, don't get me wrong, man. That's a dope reason. And that's how it should be. Like, you should wake up and be like, yo, I'm driven. Like, I'm amped. I'm ready to go.
This is what's pushing me. Go. Everyone should have that. If you don't have that, what are you doing? You know? What are you doing?
Man, and that's a good way to look at it, man. I hope you guys aspire to be viewing life like that, for real though. Like on some, like, that's how it is though. Like I be on a similar tip as far as man, like being joyous, understanding like as soon as you like wake up, like yo man, I'm joyous. I got another chance. I got another opportunity to be great and do something that I would always like to do. So that's pretty dope.
That's it, man. Just being grateful every morning.
Yeah, man. I'm not sure.
Stuff.
I'm not sure if you still have like, a lot more to talk about. Like as far as like topics or whatever. Like you want to add on to what drives? Like,
no, but no. I think I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good.
Straight up.
Yeah.
All right. Well, in closing remarks, I would just want to say, to like anyone out there watching who's in need or anything like that, just make sure you understand that you're not alone in any situation.
Never.
There's help always. And like, shoot, if you have to, hit me up. Mm-hmm. Where like, I know we all like it's a social media age, whatever. So like, that's how we communicate sometimes. But like, all that will be in the description. Like, seriously, man, like, you're not alone. Love yourself. Understand that you're important. Mm-hmm. You matter, and you're appreciated, despite how it may look. Like, that's just what I would say as far as in closing remarks.
I like you brought that up because you may know it. There's this app called Whisper. Right?
No, I haven't heard of that.
Okay, so Whisper is an app. I know we're not sponsored by Whisper.
For real.
But now Whisper is this app where you can. It's basically like a secret. You say it just to say it, and everybody that's there is basically anonymous. Like nobody knows nobody.
Okay.
Right. So it's a platform for you to just say whatever you want, and nobody will know who you are. Unless you
like if you had something on your chest type of thing, that's like positive or negative.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
So there was this one post that came across, and it was a girl that she was talking of taking her life. Okay. Right. So I was like, wait a minute, let me hit her up. So I messaged her like, hey, what's up? Eventually we started to talk, but so I we talked and I got to understand. Listen, you're never alone. I'm a total stranger. She lives as far as Toronto. Yeah. But it's like you're never alone. You're never alone. Just talk to a stranger. Sometimes it helps. Just talk to somebody, because I feel like most of the times we cannot talk to the people close to us because sometimes they're the problem.
Unfortunately,
right? Sometimes they're the problem.
Unfortunately, as it is.
If you're the only person that I can come to, and in this case you're the problem, how am I supposed to come to you? Right, so
it's gonna make things difficult.
We should all learn to just find a way, find one person to talk to, and
yeah, man,
you're never alone.
And if you feel, yeah, man, no matter if you feel like, hey, man, I'm a strong person, this, that, and the third, yo, man, be an ear, lend an ear to somebody, especially if they're if you ever can identify or recognize certain signs, yo, man, don't be afraid to talk to your people, yo, man, are you well, a lot of times, we don't really want to talk to our people, as far as having a nice conversation, seeing actually how they are. It's shooting a text message and all that, that's cool and all that, but yeah, man, actually having a conversation with your people is necessary.
For me, I don't care, man. I talk to people, and then some people why are you approaching me? Why are you approaching me? I'm like, listen. At least I took a minute out of my situation to say hello.
Effort is key.
You never know, bro. You never know what people are going through in life, man. I'll be here fronting, just a happy face, deep down, everything's going wrong.
Yeah, feeling down, man.
You never know. That's why I say be nice to everybody.
It's real, man. It's real.
We're all walking zombies, man. Just
awesome,
mass everywhere.
Hey, bro.
Kindness goes a long way, man.
Yeah, I mean, shoot, kindness goes a long way, and yeah, so with that being said, please try to be more decent on your journey. That's from one person to another. You know what I mean? That's all I can say.
Most importantly, take care of yourself.
Yeah, man.
Take care of yourself.
Love yourself.
That's it.
But yeah, man.
This is
another episode. Throne Talk, man. We out, man.
We did it.
You know.